what's going on, guys? I'm here at the gym with my mom, and we're gonna hit a lower body workout today. So you guys may have seen a couple months ago, I released a video on the science behind genetics. In that video, I didn't really give you guys a good chance to see what our actual training sort of looks like. So I wanted to get together with my mom for a mother-son leg workout. We're just gonna kind of take you guys through step by step what it is we're doing, what cues my mom uses, and yeah, just make it an informative leg workout.
Perfect.
So we basically just started off, we just did a quick 5 to 10 minutes on the Stairmaster. And then we also did some quick mobility drills. For that, I just like to do some dynamic stretches for the most part. Occasionally I will do some foam rolling, especially if I have some tight areas. My mom has been doing a bit more of that lately, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. The main idea with the warm-up is just to get the blood flowing, lower the risk of injury, and potentially increase performance as well. So I was thinking we'd kick it off with some kind of machine squat. Is that good for you?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that sounds good.
So just as a disclaimer, I forgot my belt at home today, so I'm not gonna be able to go quite as heavy as I normally would. So I'll probably increase the reps a little bit to kind of account for that. So yeah, let's get into it.
Let's do it.
So guys, one thing I forgot to mention, you probably would have noticed Mom and I using slightly different techniques there. My mom likes to do them facing forward, which is like the normal way to do it. I like to do it like the bikini sort of way. So basically I find that if I face the machine, I get a little bit more of a stretch on my glutes, and I can actually feel it more in my glutes instead of my quads. So I basically like set my hips back, and you won't see a whole lot of knee flexion from me. It's a lot of hip extension, so it almost is like a good morning squat, and that is to make it more glute focused. And I also take a slightly wider stance. My mom goes a little bit more narrow, and I turn my toes out more, and that does, like I said, you know, turn it into more of a glute exercise. The way that my mom does it is a little bit more quad dominant, but you know, it's mostly a matter of personal preference, because you get a lot of glutes out of doing it that way too.
You do. It's just that I do isolated exercises for my glutes in particular.
Right.
So when I do those kind of exercises, I like to just challenge my quads more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense. Like I don't do glute kickbacks in my training.
No,
you probably
but I do,
right?
yes,
Yeah. So
yes.
that's kind of the difference. So you've got to make these exercises work in the context of your whole routine,
Exactly.
not as just standalone items. So anyway, that's going to conclude that one. Now we're going to follow up with some leg press.
Leg press.
And for this one, I'm going to make it a little bit more quad focused as opposed to that one. So I'm going to narrow my stance a little bit and keep my feet slightly lower on the platform. So the higher your feet are on the platform, the more it's going to target your glutes. Anyway, we'll get into more of that later.
Yes. Exercise, I usually make sure that I only go a little more than hip distance apart, because I'm still targeting my quads as opposed to my glutes, so I keep it a little low, and I'm always mindful that I make sure that my knees don't go inward when I'm doing this exercise, so that I don't put pressure on those joints. Romanian deadlifts. I don't normally do deadlifts anymore because I find that it challenges my low back, so I like to do that through isolated low back extensions. I like to target my hamstrings more now through lying leg curls or triple threats, but for tonight I'm going to go with Jeff and we're going to do the Romanian deadlifts.
Yeah, and I'm not able to go like super heavy tonight anyway because I don't have my belt, so we're just going to kind of like focus on feeling like a stretch and then a squeeze at the top. If you don't go down too far to the point where your spine kind of has to round, then you should be kind of okay. And then also not going too heavy is good, especially on the dumbbell variation. If you go too heavy, your hamstrings can't take it. And also, speaking of triple threats, we should do those after. I haven't done those in like months.
I'd love to. I do those regularly, so yes. Okay, perfect.
All right. Okay, so up next, guys, we're gonna do an exercise called Swiss ball triple threats. Now, OG subscribers on the channel will know that this is an exercise I used to do all the time when I was powerlifting.
You taught me.
Did I teach you this? Oh, okay.
Yes.
This is an exercise I don't do very often anymore, and My mom, I guess, is a fan of those.
Yes.
So this is gonna be our next hamstring focused movement. So I like to do one hamstring movement that's more hip extension based, so something like a Romanian deadlift, or like you do lower back extensions. I also like to do one exercise that's knee flexion based, so like a hamstring curl or a Swiss ball triple threat.
And I just find that these really get a burn going on your hamstrings, so I love doing those. So with triple threats, 3 parts to it. The first part, I try to keep my bum tight to the stability ball, and then just pushing your heels into the ball, slide your bum up the ball, 1 and 2. Then I slide it out, let my heels rest, and as I roll it in, let my feet go flat on the ball. 2, 3, squeezing those glutes and hamstrings as you roll it in, and then staying straight, push your bum up toward the ceiling, and squeezing your glutes and hamstring as you do it. So that we'll do 15 to 20 reps of each of those, and really engage those hamstrings.
Okay, so 60 total reps per set. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Let's do it. So after that, or after this, we're gonna do walking lunges. I do like to do walking lunges as a finisher, and obviously really good overall lower body exercise. Just good exercise for the glutes, so let's do it.
We'll do 20, pause a little, and then do another 20.
Okay,
Burn
sounds
it
good
out
to
for
me.
40.
So you're gonna just go and then turn around, come back until you got 20.
it.
You lay the dumbbells down, or just lay the dumbbells down?
Just pause for a second.
Pause for a second and keep going?
20 again, yes.
Okay,
So
I've got
let's move these
60-pound
out.
dumbbells. That's gonna be heavy, but I'll do it.
Did you? We're gonna finish with some calf raises. We're gonna do 2 sets of 50, because he's probably gonna be crying about not having his calves working for him. So thanks guys for watching. This was fantastic. Great working out with you, Jeff, again. I love pushing you on a couple of those exercises. You did fantastic.
Thank you.
We're gonna be doing it again sometime, that's for sure.
I think we should do like a full upper body next, honestly. Some of the endurance stuff at the end was some of the most challenging for me, just because my cardiovascular system isn't quite as fine-tuned, I don't think, as yours at the moment. Go show my mom some love on her Instagram. I'll put her handle right here. Let her know if you liked the video, if you found it to be informative. We both really appreciate that. Also, if you're looking for your own one-on-one personal trainer, my mom's got a few spots available for online coaching. You can check out her website. I'll have that link down in the description. My mom and my dad were like my first real personal trainers. My mom trained me when I was like 16, 17 for a while. So we have like a lot of the same methodology and everything like that. Yeah, if you're in the market for that, you can check it out in the description. And I am gonna check in with you guys tomorrow, and I'll report back with how sore I am. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the next day. This is probably the most sore my legs have been in a while, and I actually think it's because of those walking lunges. I don't think I've ever done a set of 40 with 60-pound dumbbells. Also, if you guys wanna check out the whole workout, it'll be linked in the description. I also have to thank Squarespace for sponsoring this video. I wanna give a lot of love to Squarespace. They've been showing a lot of support to this channel, and I really appreciate it. They've been sponsoring a lot of videos and making the continued production of this sort of content possible. So thank you, Squarespace. If you guys aren't aware, Squarespace is an all-in-one creator website platform, and they allow you to custom create your own website. And I really like Squarespace because they make the whole process of making your online presence and your online store really simple. You don't have to have any knowledge of coding or anything like that. I have actually used Squarespace for the last 2 years to run my own online coaching business and my own online store. And I continue to use Squarespace today. So if you guys are looking to set up your own website or create your own online store, you can do so at squarespace.com. And if you use the offer code Nippard, you can save 10% off your first purchase. So thank you, Squarespace, for sponsoring the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you check out my mom's Instagram. Tell her if you like the video, and I will see you guys next time.